All right, you all. So we are in Grand Rapids right now. As you see, there's a course to my left. We are at the mines, you all. I dropped the kids off at John Ball Zoo down the street. Told them I'll be right back to get some snacks. They're not gonna see Daddy for a good 4.5 hours. All right, you all, so getting into this, we started out with meeting the director right when we pulled in, but then we met one of the subscribers. Hey, how's it doing?
Ehud.
Ehud?
Yeah.
Good to meet you, my guy. This was Eric Hubbard, also known as Ehud Power, and he had been waiting there since the sun came up. So he lived right down the street, but it was all good, man. So getting into it, we started out on hole number 10. As you'll see, it's kind of backed up and lined up here. We're heading out to the driving range. And for anybody that's coming here for the first time, you don't have to take your cart out to the driving range. It's way easier to go right down to the stop sign and make a right depending on what side you're coming in and driving there with your car. Unless you just have time and you want to see scenic tours like going underneath the tunnel, you know, and driving through the woods a bit, then go ahead, do what we did. I actually like driving out here like this, but it's a lot shorter. When you get out to the driving range, you'll see this big storage container, and that's where you can get your bucket of balls and, you know, different drinks. There's a vending machine there. But going through here, I'm speeding past it. I think, guys, it's like a good 12 to 15 minutes to get to the driving range if you're taking the cart from the clubhouse. So make sure you have a lot of time.
How you doing?
How's it going, man? Chuck.
Good to meet
Good
you.
to meet you. Congratulations.
Hi.
This is my guy, Ted Lewis, and he is an example that anybody can be a winner on TGV Golf. You got to ask him for yourself. But getting out to the practice facility, it was nice and wide open. I actually liked this practice facility because it had 3 different sections that you could practice on your game. Whether it's your short game to the right here where they had the sand trap and the green, or to the left where you want to kind of be by yourself hitting on there, and then in the center where there's mats. There's a lot of room to be able to practice. So we had to get acclimated. You see, I just chunked a nice one. We all done it. I bleed too, but that second one was flush, believe that. Getting onto the practice greens, practice these ridges, you all. I'm telling you, you're gonna need to learn these speeds. As you can see here, I didn't make a single putt on the practice facility, and darn near didn't make one on the regular course either. Going into the clubhouse here, it kind of reminded me of Pilgrim's Run lighting. Look how bright it is in here. I pay attention to stuff like that. It's pretty cool. But I asked for my guy Scott if we could have a quick word with him outside, and he did oblige us. So check it out. All right, so today we are at the mines with director Scott. Scott, thanks so much for
thanks
having
for
my
being here. We
subscriber.
appreciate it.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much. How long
absolutely.
have you been with the mines?
This is my 2nd year, so about a year and a half.
Year and a half?
Yep.
Year and a half?
Yep.
I'll tell you what, I came out here a few weeks ago with my cousins, man, and it looked absolutely beautiful. This is the 9th green right here, man, and just looking, it just absolutely looks beautiful. Scott, what would you say is the signature holes on this course?
We don't necessarily have like a set signature hole. I love 17.
17?
Par 5.
Yeah.
Reachable but challenging, so that's my favorite hole.
It
We don't necessarily have a set signature hole, but yeah, I mean, you played it. It's all, there's some challenging holes out there, challenging greens, but no, it's a fun course.
And there's some landmines, like over, you can't see it from here, but this green right here has some bunkers, some landmine bunkers. Big shout out for answering our questions, Scott. It's time to get into this, you all. All right, so got a question for you all. It's a pop quiz. We're starting on hole number 10, but what's the TGV rule on the first hole?
2 off the tee if you need it.
Ooh, 2 off the first tee for family. Let's go,
I'll see
man.
if you do
I had to see, look, I had to see if they knew it. So because they got that, man, here you guys go with that one.
No,
all right. They're the first subscribers that guessed, or that guessed
Knew
right,
it.
I guess. Yes. All right, let's see if those last to the end of the round, though. That's the thing. I spoke too soon there. because golf humbled me easily and I hit a hook into it. So big shout out to the TGV rule because it did come through at this course.
There you go. That's beautiful.
All right. Woo. Act like that first one didn't exist. Going from there are some pretty cool views on this course, man. I'm telling you, the par threes, you know how I love par threes, and you gotta look at, I gotta highlight the par threes on this course. They are absolutely gorgeous from the tee box, man. Going back to hole number 11, my boy Ted put a shot on there. Look at that pose at the end. I knew I was in trouble when I seen him swing. Look how his ball rolls back right here. If you know the ridges and play the ridges right, you can get some pretty good results here. Holes like hole number 12, you'll see that there's a mix of a little bit of tightness and a little bit of openness. There's a bunker right kind of in the middle here, so for you big 320-yard drives, you got to play it on the side. And this was actually a long par 4, hole number 13.
Come on, that's gonna hit off that bank.
My guy Eric right here, I didn't really get him and I apologize, but he was putting some long putts in here. Big shout out to you. He sunk a few of them and I'm sick we didn't get it on record, but your legendary status is gonna live forever. Let's get into that input. Started on the back nine, but guys, playing that back nine so far, Eric, what do you think about the manicure of the course so far?
It's pretty good. There's some spots that could probably use some work. The fairways, they have a lot of divots, but
overall, I mean, for a city course, I don't see it being that bad so far. I've seen a lot worse, trust me.
I know.
What do you think about the difficulty of it, Tech?
These greens are insane. A lot of ridges, a lot of movement, and they're pretty fast. I mean, I had one putt roll right off the back and down that hill.
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys come out here, make sure you keep the greenskeeper happy. All right, I don't know who pissed him off, but he took it out on us today. So. All right, so when we finish up with 9, you know what time it is. It's time to get to them glizzies. Big shout out to Sarah. She was a great help. Sarah, thank you so much, man. You really hooked us up. If you know me, you know I'm gonna tell you always tip. But getting out here to the rest of the amenities, there's a lot of seating right here. They are gonna turn that into an addition to the clubhouse. But as you can see here, there's some pretty cool views over the 9th hole right here. And the carts did have comfortable seats and they did have screens that was accurate. You gotta give that a shout out.
How long you been with the Mines?
This is my second year.
Second year?
Yeah.
How is it out here?
The course is in great shape.
It looks
really
like
is.
it. It looks like it.
The new owner, this is his 2.5 years into
Chris?
it. Chris,
Yeah.
You know Chris?
I've heard great things about
He's
Chris.
he's doing a lot of work.
Is he?
Course is awesome.
Yeah.
The greens are special.
Yeah.
Well, I've been playing out here for 2 years now. And it's still
Yeah.
3-putt several times.
Yeah.
Even though my guy said that to try to help me out, it didn't really help me mentally. These greens are absolutely crazy. You're gonna hear it so many times in this review, and none of these claims are false. You guys, if you get out here, just watch this.
Nice, that was real cute. Yeah, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
All right, so these greens and these pin placements, depending on where they are, it's nuts. Don't put the spin of 1,000 virgins on it, is what I'll say. My heart got to beating. I thought I had one. My ball hit right here. You can see where it is, all the way off the pin. So these mounds and these ridges on these greens are just nuts.
Bunkers are pretty good, pretty soft. is crazy. From this shot that you see right here to the next, it looks like a whole different day, whole nother time. The sun and the clouds was doing some crazy things this day, but it was all good. No rain hit us, so no complaints. The tee boxes were good, nicely groomed. They were pretty long, so unlike the other city courses around the area that I played, there wasn't just a bunch of divots and chunks everywhere, so they had room to work with. The rough was thick. Definitely you could housel your club. Be careful of the rough here. Like a glove. If you're as old as me, you know what that phrase is from. These ridges and these pin placements were just tough. I love tough, but it was tough. But you can throw some spin on your ball and it will check up and stop, okay?
Wow, look at this guy.
Scott, the first time golfer coming out here, they found you all on Google and they decided to come out here. What is the first time golfer expected to experience at the Mines?
Hopefully just a good day, fun, enjoyable day. I mean, we have alcohol here now. They didn't previously, so just a good, fun day. Hopefully, pace of play is moving pretty good, but also a challenging course. I mean, it's pretty fair off the tee. It's fair off hitting into greens, but you need to be on the right level, the right tier of green, as you noticed when you played it the last time.
Right.
Time for that rating, homies. It's time. What you all think they got? Let's get it.
All right, so just sent my homies off, man. And goodness gracious, what a day to just be out playing. It was a beautiful day. $55 on the weekday and $68 on the weekend. Tell you what, that's going to be hard to beat in an area like this, in a course like this. Just an absolutely beautiful course for the price, man. I'm going to start right off with it. I got to give the Mines, I'm going to give the Mines a solid 8. I know you guys seen what I rated Thornapple Point. The Mines is right up there. There's no water on the Mines, but I absolutely love this course. The bunkers are just unreal. The manicure, guys, I can't emphasize it enough. Help the course out and repair your divots. The difficulty here is going to be up there. Guys, these greens will eat your lunch, man. First time playing out here, it might be kind of frustrating because you think you hit a good shot, then you see your ball rolling down the green. So definitely just be on the lookout for that. Just know that these tiers and these mounds of these greens are going to get you. But the greens and probably the difficulty, I'm going to give it probably a solid 7. These are probably some of the most difficult greens that we had vlogged so far on file. But overall, the Mines is a solid golf course. Nice practice facility if you're just trying to get better. Chris, I can't thank you enough for letting my guys out here. You're doing an amazing job with this course. I didn't get to meet you today, but I hope to be able to meet you one day. Scott, he's one heck of a guy. He's super nice, super courteous. My first interaction with Scott is kind of funny, but he's awesome. He took care of my guys. Thank you and Chris so much, man. I'm so glad that I got to play here, and I'm so glad that I got to have my guys out here with me. Guys, this is Chuck with TGV. We'll keep finding these places. Be smooth. Would you all play here again?
100%. Just got to bring a better putter.
These greens are unbelievable, you all. But like he said, 100%. And I think my guy Eric even said he was thinking about a membership here. Right? He lives right down the street. I'm telling you what, man, this course is definitely worth it. These guys were the perfect winners for this, man. We don't put the homies on blast. What? I got these for you.
Very much.
And I got these for you. Hey, shout out to Smart Cabinetry. Thank you for sponsoring us with these to be able to give to them. So there you all go, man. And I had an absolute blast with you all.
Very nice to meet you.
Absolute blast. Yep. Hope I get to play with you all again. Guys, I want to play with you all next. Hit me up out here.